that around, and then they're gonna give you this look like,
Yeah.
what you gonna do? You
Yeah,
gonna
no.
tip?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I can't.
All right, what up, everybody? It's your boy Adi Ray, and I'm back at it again with another episode of Conversation Invasion. Today we have a very special guest, the homie Scene.
What's up?
What's up, my guy? Appreciate you coming on the pod, man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
You already know, man. So why don't you introduce yourself a little bit? Just tell people who you are and kind of what you do a little bit.
Yeah, cool. So I'm Scene, cinematographer, video editor, content creator, DJ now. Yeah, everything really. But
Man of many talents.
yeah, but mainly most people probably know me as shooting videos and stuff. So done plenty of music videos. Shot one of your music videos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and just been doing that for the past about 9 years now, actually.
Sweet.
9 years into it. So and then like 3 years like fully freelance. So it's been cool, man.
That's
it's
awesome,
been it's
dude.
been a grind.
That's sick. Shout out to our video Wasted Youth too, one of my favorites for sure.
Man, I love how that came out.
I swear.
I love it.
Really just to get it going.
Yep.
How did you get the name Cinematics?
Oh man, that's a good question. So I guess it kind of like backstory because before I even started shooting videos, I was making music. I was rapping. I was making some beats like that.
I remember those days.
And
boy was on I'm From Cleveland on the early tip. On the
oh
early
man,
tip.
yeah, you know, yeah, wow,
Yep.
okay. So yeah, I've been doing that, and then also DJing and stuff. So even back then, I just had the name Young Scene was my artist name, and then I dropped the Young, so then I just became Scene, and then yeah, ever since I started shooting videos, I was just kind of thinking like of just a dope name, something creative, and I think just one day I thought of like cinematic, so like I was thinking like, oh cool, cinematic, I'm gonna sleep on it, and then I thought of cinematics because I just put scene in front of it and the A and then spelled it with an X at
Put
the
a
end.
little
Oh yeah,
flair
yeah,
on
just
it,
just
you
a little
know?
bit of
Yeah,
style, you know.
yeah.
And then it just kind of got stuck like that. So I think if people do know me real well though, they probably know me as also the Chipotle guy.
I was
Well,
about to ask about
Yeah.
it, bro. I could not let you get on here and not ask you about the Chipotle guy.
Yeah, man.
So cinematics, we kind of understand where that comes from with the cinematic thing.
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
with the
Yep.
video and stuff like that. But I have to ask about the Chipotle guy because a part of me misses the Chipotle god just a little bit.
Ooh.
And where did that come from? Like how were you the Chipotle god?
So back when I was working like a full-time gig and everything, like every day for lunch, I would just eat Chipotle pretty much.
Nice.
And it would go on like, dude, like I was there so much that eventually whenever I come in, they just give me free bowls.
That's
It was
crazy.
just like
That's
the VIP.
crazy. He had the hookup.
Yeah, the VIP treatment, and that was cool. But there was this one DJ that well, he goes by the name Gordo now, but his name was DJ Carnage.
Okay.
He's actually produced some stuff for like Drake and some other big artists
Oh,
and
wow,
stuff like
fire.
that too. So anyway, he had this thing called like the Chipotle gang. It was pretty much similar, something
Yep.
for Chipotle, and then yeah, I just thought of it. I'm like, man, I eat Chipotle every day. I'll just call myself the Chipotle God. And I took the Instagram name since it was available, and I still have it, even though I don't use it. I just gotta make sure I
You gotta
keep that name.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need to get a check from Chipotle for that shit.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, I am working on me and my buddy Aaron. He's a R&B singer. We're actually working on something for Chipotle.
Oh,
So
that's
gonna be
in
dropping
the
soon.
works.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
works. Love to hear it. Cool. So we are in the new year now, 2024. It's gonna be our first podcast of the new year. So I wanted to ask you, what was the highlight of your 2023?
I think one thing for like personal for sure was traveling out to Europe. Like
Fire.
we went to my wife and I. We went to Spain, Ibiza, and we also visited Germany at the time too, just because we had a super long layover. And yeah, we were out there for a week. It was real cool, and like just seeing the culture out there it was dope. It was very cool, very eye opening. Just the way Europeans how different it is from here and there. So it's just real interesting to see. And the last time I traveled like overseas was Man, it was like probably like 9 years ago, 10 years ago almost. So yeah, it's been a minute. So it was like nice to just kind of see
A
different
switch up
scenery,
and
yeah,
something
see
cool.
different
Yeah,
cultures and stuff like that.
that's sick.
And then as far as like on the creative side, mm, I guess because it's like one of the most recent, I would say, as far as like for videos, like the most recent, I got to be able to shoot with Kid Cudi, so that was like
That's super.
that was
Fire.
really cool,
That's
like
like
awesome
literally.
opportunity.
It's like literally one
Yeah.
of my goats in music. So
Yeah, it
that
was.
is so cool. You got to do that.
Yeah, man, it was dope, and I guess also like being on the Guardians field, like
Yeah.
I never been down there, so it was like real cool to just be like up close and personal, and like being able to be in the dugout, all the back rooms and stuff.
And he was
like,
throwing out the first pitch at that game, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
so you got
So he was all I guess promoting his new album. So
Right.
like it was called Kid Cudi Day, which is cool. They were passing out like Kid Cudi bobbleheads.
Fire.
Just seeing all the fans kind of go crazy for him was like
Yeah.
it was dope. Like and just being able to witness that like up close was like
Hell
really
of an
cool.
experience,
Yeah.
I bet, man. Kind of going off that a little bit. I mean, maybe that's what this is, but out of all the video projects that you've worked on, what's one that stands out the most to you and why?
Like I guess because I've been doing a lot of like car content.
Mhm.
Like I guess I'm a real big car person.
I seen
Growing
the
up.
4Runner, man. That
Oh
shit's
yeah,
tough.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're
So it's
into 'em.
like, so yeah. I mean, I was real big into cars, like growing up and stuff, and like
Nice.
sports cars. Anything that was cool, like or fast.
Mhm.
I loved it, and being able to kind of be in that industry and be able to work closely along with brands and stuff like that is really cool.
That's dope.
So I feel like that's a kind of like a big accomplishment. It's really kind of just like the growth I've kind of been through. Because I started shooting music videos. That was dope. Meeting all a bunch of artists and stuff. And like lately, I just been transitioning more into like the corporate stuff. So it's been really interesting, kind of seeing how like businesses work and like all the marketing that goes behind it.
Yeah.
It's very eye opening. I would
Yeah,
have to
what's
say.
like the biggest, I guess, difference or transition maybe you had to make personally between doing that where it's like, okay, this is like the creative video and then this is like the corporate video. Like what's the biggest difference for you or something you had to like work on with your video stuff?
I guess sometimes less is more.
Mhm.
So like with like music videos and stuff, it's sometimes artists they really want like a bunch of effects and like just high end edits and like just a lot of cuts and stuff where there's like a lot going on. But like as far as like corporate stuff, like sometimes the most successful that'll drive more business to a company or a brand is like the most simple videos that you could even just
Right.
imagine. I guess it's like me needing to get used to like just kind of more so keep it simple.
Yeah, like when to pull back and like be like, I really want to do this crazy thing, but like it's not the fit for that.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I guess also low key kind of like the control on like being able to do or like how you kind of envision how the video should go. Cause like,
Yeah.
like these companies will come to you, they have like a certain brand that they want to, upkeep and stuff like that. Like you're just kind of helping their vision kind of just come to life,
Yeah.
and so, it's kind of a bit of a transition, I guess. But yeah, it's all about growing and stuff like that. And also, I guess the big thing too is just being able to like work together with, different people, I guess, like
Yeah.
as far as whether it's, the camera crew or like different departments in the company you got to work with. And
Like a bigger team.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
more
just
people
bigger
on set and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
No, that's sweet.
So,
That actually what you said kind of about they have their brand image or they have their like thing that they want to like, get across. That reminds me of like my field of like engineering for clients and even doing like corporate engineering and stuff like that with the music. Like that's very much a big part of it too, is like making sure that you're not like overstepping with your own vision. It's cool to like add in, you got your sauce and that's why people come to you, but
Yeah.
not doing too much where it's like I'm fitting what they want,
right. Yeah. No, for
So I
sure.
can definitely relate to that.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been in the scene for yeah, you've been in the scene. You've been in the Cleveland like film scene though for like
Yeah.
a long time. 9 years you said. So
Yep.
what's something that you feel like the Cleveland film scene is lacking or maybe could like improve upon or something that you see maybe from maybe some of the bigger projects you've worked on that you feel like the local scene could benefit from?
I mean, I see like growing more. I guess more like film studios.
Film studios.
Then again, I haven't been to all of them, so But there's a couple film studios around here that are like they're real dope. They got like
Right.
great space. They got like different sets in there, clean. And yeah, I mean, I feel like there should be, I guess, more of them, but like not just simple empty warehouse type places.
Yeah.
Like I guess just more spaces where you can be more creative, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing too, and I guess also I would have to say kind of like rental spots, because there's only a couple. Like you got Dodd. There's also
Like camera gear.
yeah, like camera gear and
specific.
stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
like
actually,
film equipment.
yeah, I think there's 3 now actually where you can like rent places.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like I wish there was kind of like more for
need
a
more.
bigger selection, but yeah, because like a lot of like you look in like California or like Florida, Miami and stuff like that. They got like rental houses everywhere. They got
Definitely.
big studios everywhere and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like that would be dope to see Cleveland kind of become that. But I think they will for sure.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
And I like what you said about like we're starting to kind of see that growth because
Yeah.
I've even noticed there's more studios popping up that I didn't know existed until probably the last year or two. Like I think both of us have shot at Cheddar.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
that's
good
one.
spot.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
place.
a nice
Yeah,
spot.
that's
So,
a good
like,
place.
If anybody's thinking about opening up a studio, I mean, those guys know what they're doing over there, and that's a good kind of basis to go off of. They've
Yeah.
got that multiple sets thing going on and stuff.
Mhm.
And there's a couple others I haven't personally been to, but I know that
Right.
we're on the come up for that sort of thing. But more is better because we only have so
Yeah,
many options right
For
now.
sure.
Yeah.
And like what I like about Cheddar too is like close to where I stay. Like
Yeah. I mean, it's like
I've
10 minutes
stayed-
down the street from here.
yeah, it's close
so,
by, so
yeah.
it's like that's cool. But-
Yeah, that's sweet, dude. Okay, cool. So, what is some advice that you could give to someone who's an up and coming videographer, maybe in the scene here or just in general? Like, what's you feel like the best piece of advice maybe that you wish you would have gotten when you were starting out?
Just stay consistent, like posting on social media. Like
Facts.
social media is, I guess, the biggest free marketing tool that you could ever use.
We preach it all the time over here on the pod, man. We say that.
Yeah, it's like it's major. Like I'm even kind of like getting sort of, I guess, back into it just because like I've been promoting my DJ page, making that grow and just like posting like as I try to every day, or whether it just be like on a story or an actual post, like just be engaged and like
Facts.
and use that as to your advantage, because like if you're a creative, like you're your own brand, so it's like you gotta just keep hitting people with it, like
Yep.
hey, this is what I do, hey, this is what I do, like check this out. But also at the same time, it's like you gotta be, I guess, like creative a little bit too. So
Yeah.
like step outside the box and kind of just try stuff. Sometimes the stuff that goes viral is like the weirdest stuff, and
I
like
totally
you won't
agree
even
with
expect
that.
it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like just keep consistent. Consistency is everything. So I think that's like the
Yeah,
big
I
thing,
think
for
that
sure.
applies to a lot of things in life.
Yeah, yeah.
Consistency is like, I forget the exact quote, but it's like the only people who didn't make it is the people who stopped trying. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like your day may be tomorrow. You never
Right.
know. But if you give up, then it's like it will
Yeah.
never happen. So you just
No,
gotta
for
keep
sure.
going, stay consistent. I love
Yep.
that. Cool. So we know you've been doing the film thing for a while, but I think the biggest thing I think I've seen from you recently is the DJ shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it seems like it's really popping off for you. So what motivated you to pick DJing back up? And like, was it a certain person, place, thing, event? What got you back into it?
I guess it's like a mixture of all of that, really. But I guess really I guess one of the big driving factors of me kind of getting back into it was earlier last year. I was like just super burnt out from just shooting every day and just like
Yeah.
literally it consumed my life. So I took a break for like 3 weeks and just didn't do anything. And yeah, it was cool, and like I was able to just reset. And I made it a point to kind of do something that just was fun again. It was like maybe like the end. It was like the almost end of winter, so I was at least able to get out once to Brandywine because I snowboard too. So like
Fire.
I haven't been snowboarding in how long, and like and I still have my old snowboard, so I went out snowboarding and like just did a bunch of stuff where it just got my mind off things.
Yeah.
And then I also like in my room, office studio or whatever, and I had a DJ controller that Amanda bought me for my birthday like a couple years back, and I dusted that off, and then I just started playing again, and then it was also kind of like a mixture of like influence, inspiration from my cousin because he does DJing like every now and then, and then my buddy Rich, he's been killing it and just been playing shows with like Toby Raps, like Zup and
Fire.
Janari Komet and all them. But yeah, he's been doing his DJ thing, and like it inspired me to just get back into it because like seeing him doing shows and stuff, and I'm like, man, that's dope. Like,
Yep.
yeah, like the energy, it like I don't know, I missed it because like I was making music like 9 years ago or whatever. And then started shooting videos, and then like that music side kind of like fell off. And then now that I'm back DJing, it's like I feel alive again, Like,
Reinvigorated.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been cool. So it's like, getting that energy, DJing at a venue and stuff, and you see people just dancing and like having a good time. It's like
Music provides a certain type
Yeah.
of something for, I just think, us as humans that's like nothing can really replicate almost. So
Yeah.
it's so cool to see you get
It's
back
amazing.
into it, dude. And you've honestly been killing it. I've been seeing
Thank
you
you, bro.
going crazy doing, when you first picked it up, you were like doing the like pull up little sessions where you would kind of combine that video aspect with
Yeah.
the, playing on all your skills there.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I seen you transition that into doing shows at actual venues. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been great to see, dude. I'm
I know.
very proud of you.
Yeah, and I think that's like the big thing too is like being able to blend the
Yeah.
two. That's why I was pulling up to places and just shooting because like I wanted to also shoot stuff that was just like not for clients. Like I wanted to shoot stuff for myself, like just be creative. So like that was like another point. Like I would just like take my camera and just go somewhere and shoot,
Yep.
shoot whatever. And I was like, hey, why not just shoot these DJ sets? Like, because I watch and listen to DJ sets all the time. So, I'll pull it up on YouTube, watch
Yep.
a DJ set, and it'll be, I'm like, hey, why not? I'll do one too.
Something you mentioned about how like you kind of had that burnout and then you were like, needed something to kind of, like you said, reinvigorate yourself or re-energize yourself. And I feel like that's so important for a lot of creatives because as a creative, if you really do this shit, like you probably have multiple things that you're interested in. For you, it's videography and music. For someone else, maybe they're into like fashion and music or something, a combination of things. So when you're feeling burnt out on the one thing, I feel like it's good to go pick up that other thing to like re-spark your love for why you create in general. Because that's what I feel like it is. Like we just, as creatives, we love to create. So it's cool that kind of like led you there, and then now you're finding the passion with that as well, and really like seeing the results too.
Yeah.
It's cool, bro.
It's definitely been quite the ride. For
Yeah,
sure,
no,
man.
and
It's
keep going, man.
beautiful.
You're like I said, you're killing it.
All right, thanks, man.
Okay, so going off that, what is like the hardest part about being a DJ? Like, what's the biggest challenge for you?
I think right now is kind of like just getting the music. As far as like, cause now like before I was like real big into hip hop and I was like all I listen to, but now like I've transitioned. Now I'm listening to like house and techno. That's pretty much it that I listen to, and I'm kind of new to the genre, so like there's so many different subgenres.
Yeah,
that I'm kind of
I get lost, bro, in the electronic music world for
yeah. So it's like I'm kind of learning all the different styles and stuff, and it's cool, and also just listen and also learning like the different producers, different song names and stuff like that. It's a whole new world, I feel like. So I think that's like a challenge, but also too on the performing side, really, some of these shows just don't start until like 2 a.m.
Right.
So it's like
That's late.
yeah, it's I'd be playing like an after hour party, and I'd have a set time at like 3:30 in the morning till 4:30.
Sheesh.
But people are there having fun, so it's like
need to smack a couple coffees and
oh yeah, for
get
sure.
in the booth and turn up. Yep. I know
Let me
it.
get a double espresso just to
There
stay
you
up
go.
all night.
Yep. That's cool though, bro. I think like I said, I get lost in the like electronic music world. I mean,
Yeah.
my like comfortable zone is definitely like hip hop, alternative music.
Yeah,
But like I could not be like, oh, this is deep house, this is techno. Like, so I can only imagine that's a challenge of figuring out those little nuances, and then
Yeah.
like, what is the crowd gonna like fuck with the most at this show?
Right.
I'm sure that's something that kind of goes through your head when you're going to do a set, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. And like yeah, whenever I have a show, like I kind of go through and like practice a set, and like I'm trying to every day, just kind of like just creating a set, just like making different playlists and like ordering songs and like putting them in order and like kind of just playing them out. So like every night or every morning, I'll play a set, whether it be like 30 minutes to an hour, and just kind of like just pretend.
Get your reps up.
Yeah,
Yep.
just kind of pretend like I'm on stage or at a venue or something like that, and just try out songs and see how things sound together. Because sometimes the song may sound like trash to another song,
Right.
like later down. But that night I'm like, oh shit, this sounds good. But like, it might be different.
You got to
like 3 days down.
You got to try it.
Yeah,
See what
so,
works.
But yeah, a lot of trial and error for sure.
Yep. So what would be like your dream venue or festival to play at as a DJ?
Probably Movement or Arc.
Movement or Arc?
Yeah. So Movement is in Detroit. That's like Detroit is like the birthplace of techno. So,
Yep.
Movement is a real big festival out there. Amazing. It's during Memorial Day weekend.
Cool.
Arc is in Chicago. That's a mixture of house and techno music, and that is Labor Day. So both of those festivals are, they're fun. Very
That's
fun.
like the top of the top for you.
Yeah,
As far as...
I mean, obviously, like Coachella would be sick.
Well, yeah,
you
but
know what
that's
I mean?
like the super mainstream.
But that's like, that's super
like
mainstream.
I feel that like
Yeah.
your niche is that thing, so it's
Yeah.
like that's the top one for that niche almost.
Yeah, but like those
That's
two
sweet.
festivals, I would love to just be able to.
Everybody wants to play. At
Yeah,
Coachella, I
yeah.
mean.
right. Yeah, no, that should be everyone's dream.
That's
so.
super cool, bro.
Yeah.
No, I hope you make it there soon.
Hey, yeah, hope we'll see.
I see it in
We'll
the
see.
future for you. All right, so we talked about video, we talked about the music thing. I know you're a big gym guy. I always see you posting pictures or videos on your story, gym life, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
So we know you're in there heavy. What's your routine looking like for as far as like how you work out, and how do you stay dedicated to working out?
I guess as far as like my schedule, I guess I go like five days a week pretty much. Lately I just been going like at like 6:30 in the morning, right when I wake up.
When you get up, yeah.
Which is cool. Like I used to not really be a morning person. But yeah, lately I don't even like set an alarm. Like it's just my body just wakes up at that time now. I mean, granted, I go to bed pretty early now too. Like I used to just stay up to like 3 in the morning, just like editing, just being in front of a computer all day long, and like,
man, you're like mirroring my life right now, because I was the same way, bro. Like a night owl, and then it's like I don't know exactly how old you are, but as we get older, bro, it's like that internal clock starts clicking back a little bit.
yeah. It's like, I mean, some days if I have to, I will, but like I definitely do not try and do that anymore. But but yeah, it's nice, I mean, I go to bed pretty early now, and then I just wake up naturally just early, and get to the gym. I usually work out for like maybe an hour and a half if I'm kind of feeling lazy or whatever. But it's nice. Like after that, I feel like wide awake. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm ready to just take on the day, because it's like the endorphins or something. And in your body.
It's literally science. It releases stuff in your bloodstream.
And I feel great. And then the sun's coming up. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready to take on the day.
That's awesome.
So, but I think that's like why I keep going, because it's like addicting to this. Get that feeling in the morning and just get your day started. And I feel like anything that happens after that, it's like it's gonna be just a great day no matter what. Like that's just
keeps that positive attitude.
Yeah,
going
positive. You know what I
day.
mean? Because like you could be stressed the night before, but like once you hit that gym hard, it's like that all just goes away. It's like you just take your frustrations out there. So I don't know.
So you said 5 days a week. So what? It's like what you doing? Like biceps and back day one. Like let's get specific. What's the actual routine?
So
and what's
usually
your rest days?
So like rest days, I guess, is just really like Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
But
So every weekday is a workout day.
Yeah,
for sure.
pretty much.
Cool.
I mean, sometimes I won't go Friday if I'm like super busy, but yeah. So Monday, it'll be like chest and triceps. Tuesday will be back and biceps.
Yep.
Wednesday will be legs. Thursday shoulders and triceps, and then Friday I'll do legs again.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's good. I think people will be tuning in
Yeah,
to
hey,
the workouts,
yeah, yeah.
man. They need to
they need a
they need
trainer
to
or
get
something.
hip. Yeah. The scene training method, bro. I love it. We're switching it up this year. Last year we did keeping it clean. This year we're starting with a new one. It's called eating good. So we're
Eating
gonna talk
good,
about
okay.
food. So
Okay, I like this. Yeah.
so a couple questions for you. Is it cool to post your meals on social media? Is it acceptable?
I mean, I would have to say yes because I always do it anyway. So I can't knock
Guilty.
someone. Hey, I'm guilty. Yeah, for sure. Especially if it looks good. Hell yeah, the phone eats first. That's
That's I feel it. I
yeah.
respect it.
I'm that type of person. No shame. So
My girlfriend, bro, she will literally like I'll go in with the fork and she's like, "Duh, stop. I gotta get this video." So I mean, I feel it. I don't always do it, but she
Yeah.
makes me essentially. So
I mean, if I'm really hungry though, I'm just gonna.
You gotta
just gonna-
smash.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
just
smash.
go. I
But,
feel
but
you.
yeah.
okay, let's go off that. Do pineapples go on pizza?
I personally don't think so.
No pineapples
No
on
pineapples.
the pizza.
I
respect it.
Yeah.
But me, I'm gonna have
Do
to
you?
fuck with the Hawaiian pizza every once in a while. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, bro. Like a little bit of ham, a little bit of pineapple or shit kind of slaps, bro. And it's
Yeah.
like the age old debate. People are like really hell bent on the pineapples not going on pizza. So you're one of those people. You're like,
Well, see,
you're
I'm
not
not
touching
like-
that shit if it's
I'm
got
not like
pineapples?
extreme.
Okay.
Like, I'm not
Some
like
people
that.
are like,
I
bruh.
just prefer not to have
Yeah,
it.
I
You know what I mean?
respect
That's
it.
all. You know.
My
but-
favorite pizza is just sausage pepperoni, but
Yeah.
so every once in a while I'm gonna fuck with the Hawaiian.
Yeah, I just like pepperoni. That's it. Like,
It's
but yeah,
classic,
I'll do
classic.
like chicken on it too or something like that. You know.
Okay,
stuff
okay,
Like that,
switching
so.
it up. So this is a new debate that's been sparked on the last couple years because
Okay.
all these places you go to eat now they have the flip around cashier checkouts.
Oh yeah.
So do you have to tip when there's no server or delivery person?
Oh. Wow. I'd say no.
I'd
Yeah.
say no too personally.
Like like if it's not, yeah, I don't know, because like everything has it now. So
Everybody, every place you go
Yeah.
to eat, they're gonna flip that around and then they're gonna give you this look like,
yeah,
what you gonna do? You gonna
no.
tip?
yeah. No, I'm sorry, I can't. Unless you give me great service, then yeah, I will.
I
But
agree. If
I
this-
go off by the service, so that's
like you made the food, which is what I paid for.
yeah.
So like that's what I paid for. Now if you did some extra shit, example, great service, or maybe you're the homie and that's your business or something like
Yeah.
that, or we have a relationship. Yeah, maybe I'll throw a couple bucks on there, but like I don't think it's necessary just because
Yeah.
you made the food. Like if you're a server or something, obviously we're tipping, but
Oh right, yeah, but
I don't
not
know,
yeah.
they
But
be
if I
staring
like,
at you like, dude, and I'm just like, bro, it's not that serious. Like,
Right.
You didn't do all that. So
yeah, no, for sure. Like if I go up to the register and I like order something and then you give it to me, like I can't really tip. Like
that was expected.
yeah. Like if you you have to serve. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Like
You
you
gotta
said,
do the
so,
extra.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what is the goat salad dressing?
Oh wow. Okay. What do I? See, I don't really eat salads too much, but
You're a healthy guy and you don't eat salads?
yeah, no, I don't.
What?
It's a bunch of chicken and rice is all I eat.
I respect it. Protein. That's
Um,
like the ultimate workout meal. Just chicken and rice with
yeah,
the
no, I
broccoli
mean, yeah,
too.
with broccoli, yeah, for sure.
that's the ultimate workout
yeah,
meal.
the trio. But
The trio, the holy trinity.
uh,
But yeah, if you had to pick one,
if I had to pick,
if I put a salad down in front of you
Probably
right now,
probably just Italian. I like Italian. I like Italian
I
dressing.
respect it.
Yeah.
I fuck with the balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh, so that's good too. Yeah.
They're like cousins, Italian and the balsamic.
Yeah,
bro.
both of those are good. And then extra croutons. I like croutons.
Extra croutons.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect it,
Yeah,
bro.
That's
On the
random.
Caesar, I could fuck with the croutons.
yeah.
That was eating good, man. You're the
Oh, I
first one
like
to do
it.
eating good. So
nice.
we love
Okay,
we
cool.
love the food opinions.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So we got to move into some trending news right now.
Oh, okay.
So first off, have you heard about this crazy shit that went down in Miami?
Oh, I've been seeing like stuff about it. I haven't like read into it or
Okay,
anything.
so I did a little research.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like different opinions out there, kind of, or different, things people are stating. But basically, there was all these cops called to the mall at Miami. There's like 250 cops or something. They're like crazy amount. And like some people are claiming that they saw extraterrestrials in the mall in Miami. There's people saying that they had seen these like floating creatures like 7 to 10 feet tall or something like that, like crazy stuff. And then the cops are saying it was just like kids fighting at the mall and like fireworks and stuff like that. And I don't know how much you've looked into it, but I just kind of wanted to get your opinion on what you think might have happened down there.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't, I guess, have an opinion on it. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything.
Well,
like,
do you,
I didn't
do you
really
believe
read it.
in like extraterrestrials or aliens, or are you kind of on the fence about it?
I'm like on the fence about it.
Okay.
I want to see it like in person, or like I
You
want
gotta
to
have a personal experience to prove it.
Yeah,
Seeing is believing.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm like not saying that like whoever believes in that stuff is like wrong or something, because I can't tell you if I'm right or wrong. So
Right.
But I want to be able to see it with my eyes. You know what I mean? Or like just see like a high quality video of it.
That's legit. I can respect that.
Like, cause like, I don't know. You always see this stuff online, like, oh, there's aliens or whatever. But it's like, whenever they show video of it, it's like real, just like.
It's not a lot of like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Provable evidence.
Yeah, it's like it could just be like it could be. It's very questionable, I guess.
Yeah.
Like so.
We don't have that concrete.
Yeah.
Thing yet. I guess.
And yeah, I know people are very like one side or whatever side, but I'm like in the middle. Like
I respect it.
I
bro.
just wanna. I'm
I
neutral.
respect it.
So
I totally respect it, bro. I'm definitely an alien believer. As you can
I
see.
mean, yeah,
I've
I see
themed my whole freaking shit around it. So I mean, yeah. But I think there was something going on down there in Miami. It just seems weird that like, why were so many cops there, and why were all these like conflicting stories coming out? Like if it was just kids fighting, like they would have just said, oh, it was kids fighting, like nothing weird happened. But all these people are coming out and saying that there was something weird that happened. So I'm inclined to believe something weird did happen, but we don't have the proof, so we really don't know.
Right.
But that's just my belief on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have a few friends in Miami, so maybe I'll ask them, see what they what they think.
See what's the word going around, because I'd love to know.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Cool. All right, man. So, really only got one more question for you, bro, and that's just like, what's one piece of life advice that you could give to people that you feel like your life has benefited from?
It's never too late to like just start something, whether it be like something you're passionate about, like a craft that you're trying to perfect. Like, take your time. You know what I mean? Just be consistent with it. Everybody has like their time to shine. You know what I mean? So if like you're comparing yourself to somebody and like they're blowing up and stuff like that, and you feel like you're not like going anywhere, you just gotta like, I don't know, just be persistent and just like know that your time is coming. I feel like, because with me just getting back into like my creative side again and just like getting back into music, I don't know. I feel like if I tried to do it like however many years before, it might not be like how it is now. You know what I mean? So it's like, I guess everybody has their time, I feel like. So
I love that, bro.
You gotta be patient, I feel like.
100%. And one of the best quotes I've heard is, comparison is the death of creativity.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So yeah, it's never too late to start. There is no time limit, or comparing yourself to someone else's journey is never going to really benefit you. You're on your own path, and you just got to keep going. So I love that. All right, man. Well, that's been Conversation Invasion. We've had the homie Scene on.
Thank you.
You want to shout out your socials so everybody can follow you and find you?
Oh, yeah. So follow me on Instagram. My DJ page is Scene the DJ, SCENETHE DJ. And then my video page, Cinematics, SCENEAMATIX. And yeah, same thing for like Twitter and stuff like that.
My man.
But yeah, that's cool. Yep.
Follow the homie. Make sure y'all tap in with the podcast. Follow us on social media. Conversation Invasion everywhere. Subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.